seeing if y'all want to come and join me. So, a lot of good things have been happening. A lot of good things have been happening. Had a good day in the reading room today. A lot of wonderful, nice clients. A lot of ones that I've talked to in three generations of soul cooks. I've talked to the grandparents. I've talked to the parents. I've talked to the children. I've talked to the grandchildren. That's actually three or four generations. So it's just a whole lot of fun. It also reminds me how much seat time I have here. But, I feel like sometimes I just started yesterday because when, you connect with people and you help them and the love and the kindness and just, the caring is just, it's more like a family more than anything else. I mean, I've, in the beginning stages, I didn't really like this job all that much 42 years back, but gosh, because I got my hair pulled out when I had it, spit on, beat up, you name it, I went through it. But now, it's something that's just really great because people are more aware of everything. We know we can drown in a pool, it's ice cold pond or something, and we're dead. We're brought back to life. That happened 100 years ago. They'd tie you up to a stake and burn and set you on fire. But now, through the medical science and technology and people's awareness, we know that those things can happen without brain damage or anything else. So that is really good to see the holistic kind of conventional medicine with holistic medicine with parapsychology, psychology, and psychic awareness all kind of, you know, come together now, which is really great. Thank you for the thumbs up. I don't have to tell you guys now, you're so much on it. I so appreciate the thumbs up. I really, really do. And I appreciate each and every one of you as far as, subscribing to the channel. And darn it, thank you, members. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's the memberships are growing, and that makes me happy because this next week's coming. So, God, surprise, surprise. Can't tell you about it, but I'm excited about it. So, I've talked to a few members that I've been given readings to now, and we had a great time today and yesterday, and I think, I don't know, last couple of days. Okay. But I want to give a shout out now because Jeff Martin is a new member. Welcome to the Stay Uplifted family. Right on. Lori Heaton is a new member. Shout out. That's great. And Heifer Menmumu is a new member. Hope I said that correctly. Welcome to the Stay Uplifted family. That's way, way great. I'm happy that these three individuals have decided to be with the Stay Uplifted family. That makes everything wonderful and easy, honestly, because people do realize, I'm in the front runner here, but there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to make all this possible. So thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the hashtags and telling people because it allows the channel to grow and it's about paying it forward. So I want each and every one of you, including myself today, to go out and do some type of act of kindness, unsolicited, not expecting to get anything back. It could be as simple as giving somebody a nickel so they can buy the loaf of bread where they can't afford it. It could be as simple as, going in and refilling somebody's soda pop because they can't get up to do it. Or, helping someone reach from a taller aisle. Maybe you're at Costco and they can't reach it and you can go grab it for them so they don't lean over and hurt themselves. It could be anything. Just please, myself included, come back on here tomorrow and tell me the act of kindness that you did. And I will share mine with you too. I did mine today too, and that was just about reaching down and helping this person get their phone because it dropped in a crack. It was in a thing situation. It was in a higher truck, so I was able to get that for her. But any little thing is not a little thing. It's always a great thing. I mean, if any of us go up to somebody out of the blue and we see, let's say they're upset or they're down, say, hey, I can tell you're having a very hard day because internally in us, we're all a little bit psychic, certainly so. And you can say, I see you're having a really hard time, but I want you to know that tonight you're going to be in my prayers. And I believe, God willing, you're going to have a much better day tomorrow. That person will remember that to the day that they die. And I mean, in the world that we're in today, there's nothing wrong with spending a little bit of love. Because after all, what do we preach here? We're the Stay Uplifted family. We're here to help one another. We're a family, and we need to go out and help others. And it doesn't have to cost one single solitary penny. It costs nothing to be nice. And there's some people out there that are not nice. Well, then you're not nice to those people, okay? You got to protect yourself and keep yourself safe. Mainly is you got to follow your gut. Always get to where I'm thinking, man, my clients are going to give their psychic anxiety because they tell me, I'm going to go jogging at 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, no, I wouldn't do that. Why? Because you don't need common sense to tell you that that's just not a smart thing to do. Not in today's world that we're in. Okay, so we know Trump's going to be the president. Thank God, because Sleepy Joe, he needs some medical attention. I mean, he is not there. He's not there. So with the choices we have, that's the best one to go to. And I do believe he's going to put our country back in order. It'd be nice if I could speak today. Okay, so let's see who's with me today. Kelly Higgins is a member. Thank you. Mary's a member. Thank you. Time for Changes Foundation is a member. Thank you. Let's see who other membership. Julianne made it here is a member. Peace on earth for all living brings by one kindness at a time. I agree with you. AC, how are you? What do I think of Gavin? What do you think of Gavin Newsom? I think this person's an okay individual. I don't think you guys are going to ultimately get along, so that's okay. Samantha Brooks, super chat, thank you. Will my best friend and I be pregnant at the same time? Well, I mean, I would say technically yes, but that doesn't mean you both conceive on the date and give birth on the date, okay? So in there, it's very hard to get the exact month and that day, but I think that it will cross there, so I think that that's positive. What you should be asking is, are they going to be healthy? That's the main thing. That would be the big deal, but I'll tell you that because you didn't ask it, and you should have, so I believe they'll be healthy, so great. Ramona McCarthy is a member. Hi, Chris. Love, I was at my best friend Kim's out of town, and she ended up in the emergency room with type 1 diabetes. Is there any other things wrong with her? Yeah, I think that she's going to have to pay attention to her thyroid. She's going to have to pay attention to her blood pressure. Of course, her blood sugar, which you mentioned. She's going to have to pay attention to her depression and anxiety. She's got to eat right. She eats terrible. She's lacking a number of vitamins. I don't have that much time to go through it. So she should have a blood panel drawn, figure out exactly what she's lacking, get with a nutritionist, and stick by the rule book with that without cheating. Otherwise, she's going to expect numbing in her limbs, and then she's going to have a hard time keeping those limbs. So here's the deal. If she's smart and she does what she's supposed to, that of course means no alcohol, means no sugar foods. You can get online and it'll tell you what you should and should not eat. As long as she follows the rules, she's got a healthy life. If she doesn't, she's going to pay big time. So please, Ramona, tell it from me. She doesn't want to lose her eyesight. She doesn't want to lose her walking capability. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the right kind of foods, exercising, taking the insulin, talking to the doctors, and doing all the exercises she needs. If we do that, we're going to be real good. If she doesn't, Ramona, she's going to pay with life-changing circumstances because her diabetes is through the roof, okay? Cheryl Saunders, she is a member, and I thank you, members. Hi, Chris. Good to see you. So nice. Hey, thank you for the hearts, everybody. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I know pushing that button's a hassle. I watch a lot of shows and things like this because right now I got my house up for sale, and now they're saying all property is going to go down. Great. Just put my house up yesterday, which I thought it was up a week ago, which I was wrong, but it's up. So we'll just see how that goes. I'm not going to get plugged into it. I'm searching for my members. Lori Heaton is a new member. Does Johnny have anything to communicate with me? No, not the communication side of things, but dimes you'll find. You'll wake up a lot, exactly almost about 10 to 3. That's because he comes to visit you, okay? And send love, light, and energy. And the most important thing is he made it home to heaven, so we're happy he's where he's at. And Lori Heaton, welcome to the Stay Uplifted family. I realize you just became a member. Thank you for joining the family. We appreciate that. DC, any messages from my loved ones? Nope. Okay, so let's get something straight between us. Our loved ones don't give messages to the day we die. When they die, we'll get messages right away, and that's it. Okay? You're not going to get them all through your life. Why? Because it doesn't happen. Very rarely. I mean, if you have a car accident, if you have a near-death experience, if your life is going pretty good, what are they going to do? Nothing. You know, they don't care. And what I mean they don't care is they don't have to, because they're in a perfect world. They're 4 feet up. Look at me, I'm 58. Okay. If my mom were to take a nap and she were to wake up, I would be there with her. So what can Sylvia worry about? My mom's been dead almost 11 years. So her time, that would be about 3 hours and 45 minutes. She's barely got enough time to put her bags down. Okay. And what's the worst thing? I'm going to be over there with her. She is. Now, you notice this is Sylvia Browne group, not the Chris Dufresne group, okay? So my mom, this is her baby. She's still running things. I'm just the tool working here. I do what she says. So my mother will be around a lot more, but I come from a psychic family. When your family can fast forward your life and watch you die, rewind your life and watch you born, what are they going to do? Come around and say, hey, doesn't happen. They got to be really careful about it, because remember, if all of us or any of us knew exactly what heaven was like, they wouldn't be sticking around here. So don't be put off when you have a long, strong, healthy life. 99%, no one's going to have anything to say. Why? Because they're not around. They're living their life and doing their thing. Some of us have 50 plus lives. Can you imagine how many children, how many animals, how many dogs, how many cats, how many rats, how many buddies, how many snakes, how many gophers, how many whatever? They're not going to sit around and say, Chris is going to the bathroom, Chris is doing a reading, Chris is changing his shirt, Chris is shaving his head, Chris is picking weeds. Give me a break. They're not that interested. They can watch your life like a movie and see it all. So they can come back just a few hours in their time and pick us up. So almost at least 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10, you know, if they've been gone more than a month or two, you know, you've got to give it about a year or so for them to kind of get where they're at, and for us to mentally, physically, emotionally become okay. And then that's it. That's it. I mean, my father's never come around once. Grandfather came around one time, smelled cherry blend tobacco. That was about 5 days after he passed. Never again. Why? Because you don't get it. It doesn't happen. So let's just understand we're not alone here, because heaven's only 4 feet up. Heather and Eleanor mad at me. This is from Juliana. She's a member. Here's a crazy thing. I think you're psychic, and I think yes, but please forgive me. I think they're being assholes, because I think they have something made up in their head that you did not do or something, and they're mad for no reason, and they're blaming you. So figure that out. I am so happy tomorrow's Monday and they come fix my damn air conditioner. I am just cross with this. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the hearts. And here's a super chat. Kelly Higgins, thank you for, which is a member. Thank you for the super chat. Is Alina gifted, or is she just wanting to be able to know things? Thank you, Chris. God bless you. Alina is a joke with this, okay? There's no ability on the psychic realm of things. And I don't like people that I get very short fused when people make shit up. It just my bubble just pops, okay? It just pops. So, and because, you know, you guys are like an extension of my Stay Uplifted family here, I am prideful with my career, and I'm protective with my career. And I'm not going to let anything happen on my watch. So don't let this person fill you full of bullshit, because that's what it is. And Kelly, I know you're smart. I know you're not dumb. I know you're smart. Don't tell this person about your life, okay? That's not going to go over well for you. So you can talk about anything else. You don't talk about yourself. You don't have to talk about your family. Talk about the news. Talk about me not having air conditioning. Talk about something else. Don't give her any knowledge on you. I don't want to have to tell you I told you so. Wanting to be psychic and being psychic are two different things. Savannah Surcrest, super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. Exterior 39 is a member. Thank you, member. With the stamp lit the family. Hi, Chris. Will I be privileged with getting a dog this year? Thank you. Now you've done it to me. I get to spoil the surprise. Damn it. Yes. I think it's going to be the cutest dog ever. And I'm not going to tell you what kind because I want it to be a surprise. Okay. Genevieva Alvarez, welcome new members. Yes, yes, yes. They're part of the Stay Uplifted family. Once again, that's Jeff Martin, Lori Heaton, and Hefner Mumu. I know I didn't say that last one right, but you know what I'm talking about. Samantha Brooks with the super chat. Thank you. And you want to know if your mom sends you signs. I think in the beginning it was dimes and birds, which is a common thing. So in the now, not too much, but you'll feel her presence, like touch your shoulder and thing like that. So that's a great thing. Kim Foster's a member, and she's saying hi and hi back to you. Mary Beth Robach Nelson, in times of stress, they do visit. No, not always. Because think about it, Mary Beth, the whole world's stressed. Brandon Gray with the super chat. Thank you, Brandon Gray. Chris, should I pick Berlin or Frankfurt? I would pick Berlin. And now I'm very happy for you. And please, can you take some pictures and share with us? Julianne is the member. Hey, Sylvia, thank you, thank you, thank you. My mom definitely is welcome. Like I said, I mean, I promised my mom I would keep her a household name. And I promised her that I would, I promised Chris, keep helping people throughout your whole life. Well, I did promise her, but that's not a hard one to keep. That's what I love to do. But and that's why I got to take one day off. So I got to plan for that and go all the way up north into my containers, grab all the tapes and get back and digitalize, enhance it, and put it out there so that we can have it on my mom's legacy channel all 17 years. I don't know if I'll get all 17 years of Montel Williams up, but we're going to get a lot of it up. But we have to digitalize it and get in there. And if it's black and white, make it color and put the music and get it from cracking and popping and, get it. Some of this stuff is 50 years old, but it's very good teachings. And of course, it was in 50 years back with Montel show. And all that is going to be up on the channel free for everyone to be able to watch at any time. So if you're not subscribed, you're going to want to subscribe. And the members are the one that's going above and beyond because I forget what it is now. If my guess is right, I think it's $9.99, which translates to $10.81, something like that. I could be wrong. I think that was it. I think Julianne, you're the one that said it on the channel. You told me, I think, if my memory's right on that. But, I so do appreciate that because of the members I'm able to be here. Eddie Tanner is a member. How are you? Hi, back to you. Hi, happy Sunday to you and everyone. Tasha A. I've got my clients today, and I've had them yesterday, and they're like saying, Chris, I'm so happy being members. I'm talking to the members. You guys are inter chatting and talking. That's great because we're going to get it set up. Realize I'm not very technical, but We're going to set up like Hollywood Squares where the members and I can go on like a chat room and we can all just chat and bullshit. And there's going to be, when we do our members only thing next week for our first time, it's going to be ask me anything. And that means you ask me anything about me, and then you can ask me something about yourself. And I can't promise, but I'm going to do my very best to answer every question every member has, okay? Not 10 questions per person, but at least get to all of them. Don't know how many people are going to be on, don't know how many members are going to be on with me, because you know I'm not psychic about myself. I see the thumbs up going up. I thank you. Genevieve Aldrez, yes, I'm melting. If you could see me, I'm like sweating internally right now. It's ridiculous. It's I think it's hotter in my house than it is outside. Man, I'm drinking a ton of water though, I'll tell you that. I'll be looking through my window like this. Is the air conditioner guy there? Is the air conditioner guy there? Holy shit. Kelly Higgins, thank you. I thought she was a little touched in her head. Little touched. Her elevator doesn't even go all the way to the top. I mean, you know, what's the word? Crazy, that's it. I sell houses. Thank you for the super chat. Why am I feeling so yucky this weekend? Okay. You've been up the last 3 nights worrying and obsessing with depression. You've been eating a ton of sugar. You're going through highs and lows with sugar, and you're really in a funk. Okay? So you're cranky. Go jump in the shower. Get out of the shower tomorrow. Set up a time where you go get a manicure and pedicure and pull yourself out of your funk. I sell houses, okay? You're a smart, kind, loving person. Even I sometimes have to have a bitch fit. It's okay. Just do it and get it over with. Nothing's wrong with you. Eddie, that's not fair. She's a member. She's a member. When will I get my house organized? Come on. You get one room organized because you take all this shit out of that room and put it in the other room. You got a lot of stuff. So I don't want to say never, but you know, I think it'll be a lot better by the end of summer because, you know, you're procrastinating with this. What else can I tell you? I mean, that's the truth. Sarah, hi there back. She's a member. Tilly's a member. Hi back to you. Amy's a member. Hi back to you. Shauna Downley. Hi, Chris. Thank you for all you do. What can I do about my anxiety? Okay, here's the meat and the potatoes. You're not dying anytime soon. You're born with depression as far as a chemical imbalance. So you're going to have anxiety to the day you die. That's how you're put together. Just like my family has heart trouble and diabetes. That's my genetic link. That's how I'm put together. Okay, so you be positive. You eat right. You exercise right. If a shitty thing goes in your head, kick it out of your head. Your mind's the general. Don't take that shit. Be a happy, positive person. Don't let it get the best of you. You're not dying anytime soon. You're not getting sick with anything soon. No one's running you over with a car, train, plane, or, you know, there's not a rock falling on your head. You've got a good life. It saddens me that you have to find something to worry about. Well, I got news for you. Anybody can do that. That's an easy cop-out thing to do. What's harder is be happy and positive in this hellhole we're in. That's harder. But the hard way is the right way, and that's what gets you credit. And those people don't have to come back to this crazy place. Paula Pratt with the kitty. Hi, Chris. Hope everything is going well in your family. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you for that. Yes, God has blessed me with good, healthy kids that work and eat and sleep, and I don't have drug alcoholics or anything like this. If that was the case, I'd be running down the streets, putting my kids in rehab or whatever the hell you gotta do, because you gotta do it being a parent, right? But I'm very grateful. I was given good kids, and thank you God, and thank you everybody, because that allows me to spend time with you guys doing what I love to do. Because if my kid was fucked up, I'd have to take care of him. Amy Landis, here's the deal. She's a member, and thank you. You are in bed with your own mind having pillow talk. So you have to figure things out before you lay your head down. So this is what you do. You only get in bed when you're doing this. Like you're nodding out, you're nodding out. Get in bed and you go to sleep. If you get in bed way too early, that mind of yours will take you back to the 7th grade, not knowing what the hell you're doing to do it, okay? So don't put yourself through it, all right? And thank you so much, members. I am so looking forward to next week. I'll tell you guys probably, Monday or Tuesday. We'll probably do members only on Wednesday or Thursday, one of those days. So I don't know if I'll post it or I'll probably just tell you like we're here right now and say, hey, look, we're going to go members only, whatever time on, pardon me, Wednesday or Thursday. It's so hot in here. Ba, 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 ba. Samantha Brooks, you're welcome. Pamela, your husband's home, yes, but has to go back into another life, so can't be in two places at one time. Heidi Boosie, how do you become a member? Members, can you do me a favor? Can you help Heidi figure out how to become a member? Because I'm pretty sure that you have to go on the YouTube and hit member, and then they do whatever. YouTube does it all. I have no control over it. I have no control over it. But Heidi, that's exciting. Listen, I'm not pushing the memberships, but if you're going to do it, you're going to want to do it before Wednesday or Thursday. You don't want to miss the first members only. Kim Foster, yay! That's what I'm talking about. Ramona McCarthy, very excited about things in the future. Chris, I love the perks of being a member. Ramona, let's be honest with each other. You guys have been members, for quite some period of time. And I've been saying to myself, God, these people are really true and they're very loving, very kind, and they're very supportive of the channel. And I mean, I'm just being honest. Every little bit helps. And so you guys make it able for me to come here and do this. Otherwise, I probably would have maybe 2 or 3 more readings scheduled on to today. But now that, the members are helping, I can, I put them on another day, which is, they're going to get in soon enough. I don't make people wait too long. I work 7 days a week. And the reason why I work 7 days a week is because I want to. And people say, well, Chris, take some time off. Why? Why? You don't do my job. You can't tell me what I like and what I don't like because I'm in my head. I know what I like. Okay? So what I don't like is for my members to have to wait a long time. And I'm a very sensitive guy and I don't want them stressing about something longer than they have to because I'm conscientious about that. So, when I hear people, gosh, I can't get in for weeks or this or that, and they got schedules, well, then I just open up another day. And I opened up another day. And now I'm open 7 days a week. And if I was open 6 days a week, I would be wanting to do it on my 7th day of the week. I mean, if it ever becomes a time in my life where I feel like I'll take a day or two off. I got to take a day off to take a vacation up to get all those tapes. So I'm going to drive up and back the same day. It's going to be 8 hours. I can't work when I'm doing that, but I'm doing it for the job, of course, because no one has the keys and no one knows where the containers are because I don't want it stolen. That's why. So I'll go. I have to go. So I mean, I'm doing exactly what I want to do. But people say, well, Chris, how can you do that? Look, I'm not playing football. I'm not playing rugby. I'm not getting my ass torn off carrying a football to the finish line. I got a broken finger and my back hurts and I got bruises up and down my body. I'm a psychic. That means I sit. How can I get hurt by sitting? Okay. So, and as long as I can talk and hear, I can do it. So I'm grateful for that because that allows me to do this my whole entire life. Because I think in the now, if I were to retire, I don't know what the hell I would do. Because the best way I could say it is if someone said, Chris, what would you want to do tomorrow? I want to go to work. It's just what it is. Shauna sins. Will we sell the KY Kentucky house? Yeah, eventually. But as everyone knows, property value across the country is going down now. Mary's a member, 21 months. Thank you, Mary. My daughter looking at a university. Where do you see her going? Give me like 3 choices. I can't pick a rabbit out of the sky. I don't think it's going to be geographically too terribly far from you. So I might be able to give you insight on that. Pick the closest one geographically to you, and I think that's where it's going to be. Will the Irelands be safe in Costa Rica when they move there? Yeah, I believe that they'll have some troubles with, the people and, driving around and things like that. I think they're going to have to be really smart because, crime is up. So as long as they keep themselves and lock their doors and be safe, they should be okay. But it's not like, it's where they're at right now. Lisa 77, what was I in my last life? I think it was the medieval times. Ane Castro with the super chat. Thank you. Hi, Chris. Where will I meet my future husband? I think it's organic, and I think you're just kind of running errands and doing things. So you have to make sure that you're easier to be able to be approached and that you're getting outside. Because if you want this to be sooner than later, because you're not great with the patience of things, but neither am I, but we're working on it. You just got to get out. So I think it's in the realm of running errands, getting something to eat. So that looks organic. Geneva, I would go outside in the pool, but the pool's too cold. Here now, I'm a complaining baby. Now the pool's too cold, and it's windy up here today, but it's a hot wind. And if I go out towards the pool, which I really would like to do this outside, but the problem is something with my friggin' internet freezes up on me. And you can't hear what I'm saying because the wind in the background. So I don't want it to be freezing up and then I lose reception and then we're going off and on, off on. It makes me cranky. I know it makes you guys cranky. So it's weird. There's only certain areas in my house that even though I have the highest internet, I have the things that plug in the wall, I have Cat 7, I have all that shit. But, everyone up here in this hill I'm in, this community I'm in, everyone has at least 6 to 10 phone lines to their house. So maybe there's something with that. That's so many internet shits going on up here. I mean, I don't know how that stuff works, but I know this. If I go outside, everyone's going to be all saying, I can't hear what you say because I'll be frozen on the screen. So that's why I'm not doing it. That's why I'm not doing it. Freeze the water bottles and put them in your pockets. Well, I don't know about you, but that might make something really cold, and I'm not going to get too personal, but that's, I don't know if I want to do that. Kelly Higgins, thank you for the confirmation. I love you, sweetie. Kelly, you know that person is full of shit. Come on, you know it. You knew it, you knew it, you knew it, but you knew it. I know you knew it. Roma McCarthy, say hi, Gardens and Kelly. I like your Kelly Higgins saying hi, Roma. And I think you'll get a job offer within the next month. Yes. Kelly Foster, I think you'll be able to switch jobs by the end of the year. Sandy Miller, orbs are flying behind you. No, they're not. That's Sylvia Browne. That's my mom. What you guys should be trying to do is snap a picture of that while you're on here with me. Snap a picture if you can. Okay? Snap a picture. Snap it. You know what I'm talking about. Take a picture. Sometimes you can put on that fast mode, and then, you know, you can send it in. That'll be cool. I can't do it because I'm on with you guys. But I definitely know mom's here. Why? Because, hello, who wouldn't know when Sylvia Browne's around? Come on. Cajun Coleman is a member. Your daughter should go into healthcare. Very smart young lady. Tracy's a member. Hi, Chris. Why does me and my guy feel so tired and drained? Is someone sending us negative energy? No, it's just the change in the weather where you're at. And, you know, you guys have just gone through a lot, and you're just tired. It's don't complicate it. It's not complicated. Super chat, Amy Landis. Thank you for the super chat. Super excited about next week. Me too. Thank you in advance. You're welcome. Let me say first, you're hilarious. Hilarious. How soon will my living arrangements change? They'll change in about 2.5, 3 months. Don't push it. It's going to get a lot better. It sucks right now, but it's going to get a lot better. So, Emmy, you're okay. You know, let me tell you an insight of how I am, because I don't want to offend anybody. I just want to let you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the hearts. I just want to tell you guys how I am so you understand how I am. If I say something funny to you guys, and you guys are laughing, I'm going to do my very best to keep the momentum of that going. And sometimes, you know, people can go too far with things, even me or anything. I don't mean anything by it. It's not, you know, that. It's just that I am smart enough at my age of 58 to know the best medicine for all of us is laughter. So if I can keep you laughing, in my brain power, I'm thinking, I'm sending very positive vibes, very good energy, and I know I'm helping that person. Well, when you help someone and you're getting a very positive result, come on, don't you want to keep helping them? Okay? So you'll see me pushing for more laughter. Why? Because it's the best damn healing medicine any of us can have. That's why. Geneva, super chat again. Does your mom knows how her videos are uplifting me and healing me? Love you, brother, and thank her for me. Love her whole integrity. Stay uplifted. Stay uplifted to you. My mom's right here, so of course she knows. Come on now, for God's sakes. I'm not joking when I say my mom's here. My mom's here. So, yeah, my mom's been on my ass to go get the videos. Well, you know, sometimes I just pray for a twin. But, I mean, I'm looking forward to going. But after like 4 hours into that trip, I'm going to kind of wish I was back home. So I got to go, 4 hours and, get there, pack it all up in the truck, drive back, drop it off at the place, get back in my truck and drive home. I mean, I'm going to be gone 10 hours. I mean, I'm excited to do it, but I kind of wish I already did it and it was over with, to be honest with you. Besides, if I did it right now, what would I have to complain about? Dun, dun. Kim Foster, thank you for the hearts. Time for Changes Foundation, looking forward to the member chat. Me too. Amy's a member. Hi, so excited and thankful for you and the members. I'm super excited about next week. Yeah, like I said, it'll probably be Wednesday or Thursday. And so, tell the other members, because I don't know if I'm going to post it, because what I've learned now from other, or should I say from social media, from influencers, and what they tell me is they say, Chris, you're so smart. I said, okay, how do you figure? And they say, because I don't get on and post it, because all the robots go on and post it. I mean, on Facebook, I've got 300,000 followers. And when I go on, 11 of them hear about it. Figure that out. In fact, I have them call saying, you're Sylvia Browne's son? I didn't know she had a son. I didn't know your mother died. Well, get with the program. I've been here 42 years. My mom's been gone almost 11. Hello? Amy, that goes both ways, It's you're helping me, and because the channel grows, and you're helping me reach more people, which is all about paying it forward. And that's what the membership's about. It tells me this. It tells me that you love me, that you believe in me, that you're supporting me. So why wouldn't I return the love? I have to be an idiot, which I'm not. In life, people, if they're not, they should help one another. And it doesn't mean money. It can mean kind words. It can mean clean up their garage for them. It could just mean, sending a I love you heart. I mean, do what anybody, I do whatever I can do. And when I do a reading, I make damn sure that I give everything I get in that damn thing. I won't leave one rock unturned, And sometimes people's lives are not busy, and sometimes they're hella busy. It really depends on what time of their life they're choosing to talk to me. But we'll address that accordingly. And I won't, be done until I'm done, because I'm not going to deal with myself, because I want to make sure that I do 110%. Savannah Sucras, we love interacting with you. Feelings mutual. Listen, if I didn't love doing this, honestly, do you think I'd do it? Hell no, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do any of these platforms. I wouldn't do it. But, here's the thing. I don't think I like social media that much, but I love you guys. And, I've learned to love social media because of my interaction with you guys. Because if I wasn't doing social media, we wouldn't have this interaction. So you guys have built my faith for social media. And when people come to me and say, Chris, why are you going on social media? Why? Because I have a good time, I have fun, and I like my members, and I like my subscribers, and I have fun. Don't you want to do something you have fun with? I want to do something I have fun with. Don't you want to do something you have fun with? Well, I can't help it if you're unhappy, and I can't help it if you just want to sit around and bitch and not find your way. That's your own problem, but, that's not going to be my life. There's a lot of people in this world. I had to lose my own family, to figure out, to find a new family. And family is not always your blood. Sometimes that's the worst enemy you got. Family is who you love, who you care for, who you spiritually go with, and who you spend your time with. That's your family. Samantha Brooks, thank you for the super chat. Will my finance have an wait? Will my fiance have an interview next week? Yes. Thank you, Samantha, for the super chat. I do appreciate you. Okay, Ramona McCarthy. Okay, after you hit the member, Heidi, then you set up the membership through YouTube. Ramona, thank you. Ramona McCarthy, thank you. Okay, I'm going to read it again. After you hit the member, Heidi, then you set up the membership through YouTube. Thank you, Ramona, for helping me with that. I appreciate that because I don't know what to do. Okay. You're loving, supportive, and kind. We are so grateful for you, Chris. Love you. Love you back. Like I said, why do you think I say the Stay Uplifted family? Because we don't pull no punches. We're not about bullshit. We're the real deal here, caring for each other. I mean, when I'm putting in to do this and I'm getting ready and it says live, I don't know about you guys, I'm getting excited. And then you guys are jumping on me and, hey, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. How many places can you go to in your life and say, I want to do that? I mean, I chuckle about this in the kindest way, and it really touches my heart. And if I'm ever down or something about that, I always think about this member saying this to me. I don't recall their name. In fact, I don't recall. I don't want to just say something, not be right about it. So I'm not going to say anything about that. But this is what they say to me. This is what I'm going to act like they do. Pretend my phone's in my hand, okay? And they're saying they're looking at that phone constantly, waiting for me to come on. And I'm thinking, that's kind of adorable. That's kind of really sweet. And, I can't really, I mean, I guess I could, it's hard to schedule it in and to be there on time. And it's irritating to you if I come on an hour late or something like that. It'd be irritating to me. And if I were to set up times for sure that I could do this, I probably would be going on maybe once every 2 months, maybe once a month. It's just I have a busy schedule. But if I get done early and I'm on my lunch hour, or I've got dinner already made and I've got done and I've got some minutes here, then I could jump on. Look, I've been on 48 minutes. I feel like I just got on here. Okay? Why? Because I'm having a good time. People that know me, I'm not going to do something I don't like to do. I'm not doing it. Thank you, Geneva. Lori Heaton is the new member. You're making a difference. Poor people in this world, thank you. Poor, rich, no money, a lot of money. It isn't about that. It's about what's inside the heart and soul to me, because in the world that we're in, houses or cars or trains or planes, you can't take any of it with you. You take your memories, you take your friends, you take your family. You don't even take this body, you're only renting it while you're here. That's all that's going to go with you. And I would rather look back on my life and remember these times that we have and the nice things and the predictions and the laughter, and that gets you through the day. I mean, people say, Chris, I believe you and I believe that you love what you do. Yeah. Do I have a relationship? No, I don't. What? No time for it. Relationships take a lot of time. And a lot of people want that. I was married for 10 years. I've been divorced 24 years. Not going to marry again. Have no plans to, at least. Not going to have any more kids. My kids are 31 and 26. I might have more pets, of course, because I love animals. But people say, well, get out and meet people. Well, I don't have that kind of time. I mean, I mean, how do I say this? All right, let me set you an example. Elon Musk. I've heard through social media, because I've never talked to him, don't know any, only what I've seen, but I've heard that he likes to have conversations when it's something meaningful and it's something important, or he'll just simply walk away. Because I presume with SpaceX and everything he has, is a very busy man. I get it. But for me, I'm not going to put something in front of any of this, what I already love to do. And if my day sometimes starts at 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes ends around 8 o'clock at night because I want it to, okay? That means social media. That means all of taking care of my kids stuff, doing the laundry stuff, life, okay? Okay, so now I got 8:30 at night. I'm tired. I shower, shave, and play with my cat. Now it's like 9:30. And then I get something else to eat. Now it's like 10:15. Okay, Netflix is calling my name. So watch Netflix. Now it's midnight. Then I normally go down and jump on Instagram and get back to me if you don't mind if I jump on midnight here on YouTube. I'll do it, or I'll alternate. So what am I gonna do? Call somebody up, say come over to my house at 1 a.m. in the morning? I mean, really? I mean, how many restaurants are open at 1 o'clock in the morning? None. Well, now if I move to Vegas, it will be, right? But at this stage in my life, I just don't feel like I'm missing anything. I used to always have to have someone in my life. Oh, sorry. I used to always have to have a friend around me, and I hated to be alone. I forced myself for 3 years. Now I enjoy my own company. I write my books. I do my arts and crafts. I play with my cat. I do my hobbies. I lift my weights. I eat my food. I'm on with you guys. I do my job. I talk to my mother. Um, I'm just really happy, you know. Sometime maybe there'll be a relationship that will track me down and pursue me, and that's probably what it will take. But um, I can't honestly say I even want that right now because I would rather gnaw my arms off than let my mother down. I promised her a lot, and I have certain things that I want to achieve and help people. And I've had a shitty marriage for 10 years, and I've had some real difficult relationships. And I'm not saying I'm a piece of cake. I know I can be an asshole too. Um, Anybody can, but I'm happier doing this than I would be in a relationship. I mean, that's really what it is. So, anyway, you asked. Hi, BC. Welcome to Silver. That's really cool. Kim Foster, so excited for the Montel tapes. I know I'm going to get there, and I'm going to have them digitalized, enhanced, Adobe'd, and, put to you're going to have to be, here's the thing. I've talked to a lot of people, and they say, Chris, we don't care what condition it's in. We just want the information. And I say, thank you for that, because even if we do our best, we're talking about some of the stuff 50 plus years ago. I mean, it is what it is, but the information is going to be there. So I'm sure I'm going to have somebody saying, Chris, I was into it and it crackled. Well, yeah, because that's the best we can get it. It's either that or not see it. So Shannon Gibbs, no, that's not what's happening with you. You have IBS, and you just have some arthritis, and you have bursitis, and you have high uric acid. That's what's going on. Genevieve, booty. Booty is like this in the sun in my bedroom right now. And I look at her, and her head's hanging upside down. She's like, meow. I come over there, she's like, go away, Dad. I'm basking in the sun. Don't bother me right now. She's like, meow. So I let her do her sunbathing. And if I go over there and lay down on the carpet like this, she'll come up to me and do this to my head. That means, Dad, you're taking up the spotlight of the sun. Get out of my way. Go back on YouTube or something. I'm doing the sun thing. So sometimes I get that little thing where I like to annoy her because she will show me that love and attention, and it makes me laugh. But I kiss her and I love her, and then I let her do her thing. And okay, Liz is a member. Where will my surgery be located for my under eyes? What do you mean, where will my surgery be located? I think, well, I don't know the address or where you're going to have it done, but I know that you'll be very happy with doing it. No, Laura, you're going to have to stay on that car payment. You just, you're going to be able to get it handled, so you're okay. Heidi Boosie, new member, I'm scared to fly. Should I be, or am I being silly? You're being silly. I don't want to fly. If that's an exit point, I'd rather go another way. No, I don't think you should be flying the plane yourself because you don't know how to fly. But being a passenger in a plane, I can assure you of this, you're not going to ever die in a plane. You might have plane turbulence, okay? Like, who doesn't have that? It might have a landing where you like that kind of thing, big deal. But no, you can fly around the world until the day you die, and you're not dying in a plane. So get over it. Kim, worried about booty in the heat, realize you know better than I do. Cats like it 10 degrees hotter than we like it. And if she was worried about the heat, she wouldn't be lying in the sun right now. She would be laying down like the other day. I go, it's normally cool in the refrigerator area because I have like a Sub-Zero big refrigerator, and it spits out cold air. And she would lay right there by the cold air, and then I put ice in her water and stuff, and she finds her shadow places in this house where it's a lot cooler. I can't fit in those crowded places, but she can. Okay, guys, stay uplifted. God bless. See you soon.